European Reduced Vertical Separation Minimum. European RVSM Operational Overview. European RVSM Operational Overview. Introduction. Flight Planning. Pre-flight procedures. Procedures prior to RVSM airspace entry. In-flight procedures. Contingency procedure. Introduction. Reduced vertical separation minimum in the EUR RVSM airspace will permit the application of a 1,000 feet vertical separation minimum between suitably equipped aircraft in the band flight level to 90 flight level for 10 on the 24th of January 2002. The purpose of RVSM is to increase airspace capacity and provide airspace users with more flight levels and thus optimized flight profiles. Over the last few years, European air traffic movements have increased on average by 7.4% per year, with current forecasts indicating that European air traffic movements will more than double by 2015 when compared with 1998 figures. It is accepted that major changes to the ATM system are necessary in order to cope with this continued traffic growth. Of the various measures identified, the implementation of RVSM is considered to be the most cost-effective means, in the short term, of meeting this need by providing an additional 6 flight levels between flight level to 90 and flight level for 10 inclusive. The EUR RVSM program provides continuous 1,000 feet vertical separation in the upper airspace for all the states involved in the program. The 6 extra flight levels introduced by the program resulted in additional airspace capacity. More operational flexibility for air traffic controllers means that they have the potential to handle up to 20% more aircraft in some areas. More payload, more passengers. Environmental benefits from reduced fuel burn. En route sector capacity increase, reduced in-flight delays. Fuel savings for airlines and aircraft operators from being able to use optimum height profile. European RVSM requirements, ATC. RVSM is applied in the volume of airspace between flight level to 90 and flight level for 10 inclusive in the following flight information regions. Upper flight area of applicability. RVSM transition tasks shall be carried out in all or parts of the following flight information regions. Upper flight information regions, referred to as EUR RVSM transition airspace. RVSM approved civil aircraft. Operators of RVSM approved civil aircraft are required to indicate the approval status by inserting the letter W in item 10 of the ECAR flight plan form or in item Q of the repetitive flight plan, regardless of the requested flight level. If a change of aircraft results in a modification of the RVSM approval status, the operator is required to submit a modification message. Non-RVSM approved civil aircraft except for operations within RVSM transition airspace. Operators of non-RVSM approved civil aircraft are required to flight plan to operate outside RVSM airspace, and are not to insert the letter W in item 10. RVSM approved state aircraft. Operators of RVSM approved state aircraft are required to insert the letter M in item 8 and the letter W in item 10 of the ECAR flight plan form, regardless of the requested flight level. For the purposes of EUR RVSM, only aircraft used in military, customs and police services qualify as state aircraft. Non-RVSM approved state aircraft. Operators of non-RVSM approved state aircraft with a requested cruising level up to 90 or above are required to insert the letter M in item 8 and STS, non-RVSM in item 18 of the ECAR flight plan form, but they are not to insert the letter W in item 10. Repetitive flight plans. All operators filing repetitive flight plans shall include in Item Q of the repetitive flight plans all equipment and capability information in conformity with Item 10 of the EUR flight plan form. When there is a change of the equipment or capability for a flight which is subject to an repetitive flight plans, a modification message for the day of operation shall be sent not earlier than 20 hours before the estimated off-block time.